I got a question in terms of like sort of like challenging people a bit, but sort of poking fun at them in a way. Like let's say I outbound you
Yeah.
and like you say you're busy. Like we've sort of been going back and forth, let's say for 2 to 3 minutes. And I haven't really gotten into my process. I just say, yeah, it'll take like literally 3 to 4 minutes. And you're like, oh, yeah, I don't really have 3 to 4 minutes. So would I be able to sort of poke fun at like, I mean, we sort of just been on the call for 3 minutes. I'm sure another 3 minutes wouldn't hurt to achieve your health and fitness goals.
Yeah, it depends on the person, how receptive they are. If there's somebody that's quite leaned out, energy's more on the low side, they're not really open within that time, then I'm not going to poke and joke. I'll
Hmm.
also be like, okay, and then I'm putting out an authority frame of rescheduling and like setting up a time, just getting that calendar commitment in. But if there's somebody that's more just like quite open, you've had quite a good conversation within that 2, 3 minutes, then absolutely, I'm going to play and poke. I mean, you've had me
Yeah,
on for 3 minutes here. What's going to be boring about another three? Come on, you ready to go?
yeah.
And I'm just going to keep going, you know?
Okay.
So it just depends on the person's energy. It's never a one size fits all, I should or I shouldn't. And that's kind of the mentality I want you to have is always just as long as you read the room, you'll know exactly what to do. But if you're only focused
Okay.
on you and your process, that's when you get a limited way of thinking, and you only focus on
Okay.
the should I do this or should I do that, right? You'll
So yeah,
know,
match their energy.
yeah, exactly, match exactly where they're at, right? Because I've definitely tried to do the old like direct jokes. Even like if somebody says they've been doing something for like 15 years in a job, something I usually might say is like, "Oh, okay, so you're a beginner, then you're one of the apprentices, I assume." Some people are like, "No, I'm not," and I'm like, "Oh, that obviously didn't land very well." So you got to be careful with who it is you're on with. If someone's very open, it's like, "Oh, okay, so you're one of the apprentices, you're one of the new guys then." First day on the job, and then they start laughing, and it's like, well, that's how you know they're that playful personality. So
Yeah.
that's what's key about being a great setter versus good. A good will always just go, right, I'll check all my boxes, I'll complete my process, get what I need to get in, out of the call. A great one will always focus on reading the room and just literally being on the same wavelength as them throughout. And then naturally the questions just come through because they know the prospects gives them absolutely everything,
Yeah.
right? Not just in the what, but also the how. So I'm paying attention to all of those like non-verbal cues, especially, right? I always
Yeah.
look at those.
So yeah, I mean in turn, yeah, like on the let's say like Zoom call or Google Meets, like yeah, nonverbal cues, but even let's say in an outbound dial, more so match like the sorry, listen for like the tonality and like verbiage.
Yeah, because a lot of people talk about tonality. Tonality, yes, for sure, but it's not that I'm looking for, but I'm feeling it out. I'm feeling the energy. What's the
Yeah,
what's the vibe at the moment? And that's what I'm looking for. Because then you naturally pick up on those things anyway. If I focus too much on what's their tonality like,
yeah,
I miss out on the other things. Because there's more like the energy in the field to it. Oh, he seems a bit frustrated, right? And it's not just in the tone, but it's also in like what they actually say,
yeah,
how quickly they say it, how slow they say it, right? There's like the cadence, tonality, what they say, like timing, choice of words that they've used as opposed to different choice of words.
yeah,
And but if you think about all those things, you get in your head and then you just totally don't read the room. So
yeah,
I'm just a big on the call, I'm a huge feeler, right? I forget about rationality and skill set. I'm just like, I'm feeling where you're at the moment, and I'm just going to meet you there, right?
okay,
So that's why you might notice in each of my role plays, I'm quite enthusiastic, I'm curious, but I'm very interested in you, right? And that's
yeah,
genuine. That's not me. I'm not faking that. I genuinely am interested. Like, you've got a problem. Like, I want to get to the bottom of it and make sure as a human being that you've got what you need to be successful. And if you've got those intentions, everything just naturally comes through,
yeah, yeah.
right? So, yeah.
Yeah, just sort of recap, yeah, just read the room and match your energy.
Yeah, simple as that. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Love it.